Yes, I can't reckon that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast who made me fight Q-tip, at least I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on me? Blow a fuse, acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Lions regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther.
Milrow from the gun. Eyes top. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
This one to Williams out left side. Moving on into the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Hey, check that.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
19, Tiger, 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Buying some time right. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Murray keeps it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Option play, they give to Benson. They give to him behind the line block. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Omaha. Ace.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
From the gun, Milrow. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the RPO here. It's caught by Williams. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Will Rowe looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first.
Touchdown, Detroit.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 6, pass all 80.
Working inside the red zone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Narveson will tack on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. He'll take this at the 10. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. It's Benson on the give. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go. Cavity Lions. Let's go.
The handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. Oh, he lost the football. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
On the jump.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Viking, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Throwing now. Milroe. On the move. Headed right. Catch made. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Cardinals 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over to 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Play action now. Murray. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
4th down. Here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Benson on 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
All set now. 1st and 10. Benson once more. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Chandler now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, Milrow. Screen here for Gibbs. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Dragon 60.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Brought in inside the 20. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with check downs. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
19 Lions. Viking 18. Warriors 70. Ready, ready.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Milrow from the gun. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this 2nd quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Chandler now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the 2nd half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that 1st half, and that kick return that he took matters in his own hands.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
70.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Trap 60, back up.
From the gun, Milrow. From the pocket, looking for a target. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right.
19 Tigers.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline. And out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Robertson able to knock it through, and that'll make the lead 26 points.
So some quick math up here in the booth. 2 points on the safety, another 3 on the ensuing field goal. Not a bad series of events if you want to be the ones that control the momentum in the lead.
Fields this one at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
2-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Cardinals 21. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Red for Cougar 19.
It's a throw. Here's Milrow. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Here we go. Check 77.
Throwing here, Milrow. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work with.
First down from the 42.
Ready.
Sending a tight end in motion left.
Let's go.
Milrow hangs on to it. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 31 yards.
Ready.
And the Lions
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Get it. 18 Cardinals.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
3rd down from the gun. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Point after up and good by Narveson. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Cardinals 21.
Fox now to kick this one away.
The kickoff for the Lions.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Play action now, Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to run for it with Benson. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Desperation time here on 4th. It's caught by Wilson. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
49-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He has the first over the middle, and he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Cardinals, first down.
Benson on the counter. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Brought in left side by Jones. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. So upon review, no touchdown, just an incomplete pass.
2-2.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals get it back to a 19-point deficit. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Okay, break.
So first down from the 41.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Milroe now to throw. Finding Flowers. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
70, Hawk 70.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
Dragon 60.
Milroe from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18, Rattler, 18. Ready. 60, Bison, 60, 18, Pioneer.
Throwing now, Milroe. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go. Go.
Now it's Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go.
First down.
Like it. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
We're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Go right side. And McBride has it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Harrison Jr. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Now Murray. Here's a screen to Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Give him 5 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Glendale.